up. Okay, welcome to another episode. I am Olori.
I am Eka.
I'm a baby girl for life.
Wonderful. As this is a BBM week, let's just move in. Or are there any side talks?
I have a side talk, but it will lead to a full gist. But so I'll just say it this way. I don't like the sense of entitlement that a lot of people have in Nigeria, especially what is expected from one family member to the other. I am just seeing that somebody has come, whether the story is real or fake. That is why I say it's just a gist for now. It might materialize to something bigger. But somebody has come to say that they saw P Square's sister in Jos selling kunu, that she was crying, begging for money. She even begged the lady's father for money or something like that. When they said, go and ask your brothers now, they are rich, she started crying and everything. And they are saying that, how can P Square them and even Jude be rich like this? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing in the comment section. How can they be rich like this and then their sister will be suffering?
Is it the one that married one actor? Because I know,
I
I know,
don't know.
Yeah, as about actor. That, no offense,
yeah, one
but
that's
yeah,
a guy. Because I know they're
fair
married.
boy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had a sister, but my own is that a lot of people will come now and say, because somebody now wrote a comment of, when they uplift one person in the family, please remember to help and everything.
Now, so.
And and I believe that this woman is an adult. She's over
Mm-hmm.
18. Now I'm hearing she's married as about. So she's somebody. So there's a man that has married her. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people do not know. Have these people been leeching from the brothers that you don't know? Maybe the brothers are tired because they've been helping, and the help
What?
them to they have their families. Number one, number two, is it a responsibility? This is an African thing. Abroad they don't do it. Everybody has hand and
Thank
leg.
you.
Fend for yourself. Why is it an obligation of a family member who has made it to help? When he was making it, when he was hustling his hustle, why didn't you go and join him? Well, you want him to give you money.
I be
Whereas
as PA. At least
as your
Jude came in as manager.
hey, the mother was even sewing their costumes. Like, where were you what skills were you? Because a lot of people will say, because the way they're asking her, go and ask your brothers now, and she's crying. You don't know what it is. I In my family, there has been a family. There has been a family member, eh,
Every
like that. In every family, it happens that, Omo, they give.
no
This
matter
person
what,
come to
as in, we'll
collect
just take
and be demanding, to the point where even when you don't even have to give, you tell the person to cut their coat. And why can't they go and hustle their own hustle? The kunu she's selling, is it bad?
That's what I was about to say. To me, even if the other family member doesn't give, right? I don't think it makes them bad, in my opinion, because I think that people, like, if you look at people that are rich, even those that steal money in the Nigerian government, the
they have
work ethic. I'm not,
Mhm.
and let me be clear on this, right? To do campaign in Nigeria, right, and have all these relationships and oversee rigging and all of, and blank your mind out to the the negative
Violence. Mm,
consequences of your actions. It takes guts, right? And same thing for those that make money legally. You've heard Iroko
mhm,
TV story, Konga
mm,
story, Amazon
mm,
story. We started with nothing. Amazon lost money for 10 years or more and had
mhm,
to defend to, investors that we're growing, why, it's a growth story in the future. That kind of work ethic, not everybody has it. It's not an insult thing. It's not a clinical. It's not, as in, honestly, right? I had a friend tell me once that, what, my goal is not to become CEO, right? I have kids, so
mm,
if I can be a subject matter expert in my area, that's good for me, right? And we see the work hours of the CEO. So I say all this to say that it takes a certain level of ambition, of drive, to get that kind of
Mhm.
money. And if you
Mhm.
don't have it in you, then your trust should not also be wanting that lifestyle.
Exactly.
Do you know how
mm,
how how hard these people go on tour every time, dancing, staying fit, recording,
mm.
to the point where they're even fighting as brothers now as a consequence of that work ethic.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
You now want to be
So
chilling in your house, selling,
it's not
as
it's not
in. Come on.
People should have the fear of God. And I hate it when others who don't even know the story will just sit down and comment and say something like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how I can just be okay and my siblings are suffering. Ha,
Exactly.
my dear, there are some
No,
times
people have done.
you
And
will suffer because you're helping your sibling.
Bam.
exactly. And
Sometimes
what do
it
you get
happens.
back?
Ha. Hmm.
Oh.
So it's better
I know
to
people
cut
who
ties.
sold for sibling. What did the sibling do? Go and talking rubbish outside. I beg, once you're an adult, take care of yourself. If you want to live rich, maybe go and do a shower walk. If it's that easy, go and do it and make money for
Exactly.
yourself.
Just not
Uh-huh.
to me. I'm like, you can't be one like many people that maybe they gave you money to go to school and answer that school is not for you. That is business. Okay.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Ah.
It's business. How come you're not doing the business? So for me, I'm like, your work ethic is typically aligned to where you are in this life.
That is it.
Now there are some economic challenges of being in UAR and things like, there's some angles there, right? But it's true that there's some angles there, right? But if in the same UAR, mean like in given a similar circumstance,
Mm.
your brother could break out and you couldn't break out, I think you have to accept your fate. Either your
That's
ambition is not up to par, or maybe
it.
it's not in your destiny. I don't know. So manage what you can provide for yourself.
Me, my own is the fact that how long should somebody
Simple.
support
Mm-hmm.
a family member? That is my own issue. How long should somebody support, and this is not a parent too, but a sibling? How
Mm-hmm.
long should you support your sibling or your cousin or your uncles, brothers? This, is not fair. This is what is causing people who have traveled to the diaspora to be called stingy and selfish. You don't know
Yeah.
how they are
Mm-hmm.
hustling. Asking for money for this, money for that. When they send the money, you'll be living a baby girl, baby boy lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, this person is working 2 to 3 jobs to
To
be.
send you that money.
It's just
Mm-hmm.
exchange rate that is making the money look big
Yeah. Yep.
to the
Yep.
person in
And let me
Nigeria.
even okay. I don't want. Let me make it short, sure. But I know a family member when when this family member we started taking this person abroad. Person was like, I'm going to be dependent. My dad was like, go to school and get good results. I don't know what she studied, whether it was zoology, and she even failed it. My dad was like, you need to go back to school and come back. She was like, she's not going. She went to go and report the whole family to the whole village and just everybody that knew us. And they were
And
like,
it was
you're
your father that paid for the school fees.
yes, that paid for her. Like,
Mm.
who would you know the road to abroad if we didn't get you a passport?
That's
Anyways,
the
my mom was
problem.
like, you know what, take your passport. This girl has been abroad for at least over 10 years. Has she brought any of her family members abroad? If it's that easy to make money and help people, you
Bam.
get somebody
Oh,
pay for your fees. You've not even your family members, you've not even brought how many couple for them to establish themselves, but you're looking for somebody that is holding passports that doesn't want you to
mm,
succeed. They said go to school. Like, and that's the thing, the entitlement is stupid because it's like you're not even at the top, you're not even doing well in school. It's not as if you have sense. You're not thinking that money will just come like that. Like, no, family members, they need to just like back off.
yes. And as a family member that is seeking help, do things that will encourage the helper to help.
Exactly, to help you.
We praise God and God blesses us even. God though, we thank God to the point where God will now embarrass us with blessing. How
Ami.
much more human being? At least, and sometimes even these people self, even when the help is given, the way they will even talk about it and do,
Exactly.
as
Like it's
if
not
as
enough.
if it's like that see everything. But
Yeah,
my
see what the
brother
person
or
gave
my
you.
sister traveled abroad and it's only two clothes they bought for me.
Thank you.
Bah, it's not good. Abba, people are ungrateful and entitled in
Man for
Nigeria,
himself.
and it's
Or...
bad. Let us leave Peace Square. We don't know why they are not helping. Leave
Even
them
even
Exactly.
if
alone.
they give you money for business, they give as in about three businesses in, and
Exactly.
nothing has come out of the business. Number one,
They
but
don't
then
have shame.
two, you can now add like 2 or 3 kids. I'm like, bro, where do you want to help yourself now?
Eh, and some
You are
people
having
are
more
asking.
kids, no
Yeah,
business. So where do you want to help your own life personally now?
some people are asking. She's married. Where is her husband? Because it's P square now. Because some people now, the husband will now be feeling inadequate. That is it that you're collecting pocket money from your brother? So maybe
Thank
that
you.
one
And that
self made
angle,
them remove hand.
another
Let them not
angle,
be let them not insult them.
another
Yeah.
angle.
See, people should not put their mouth inside family people's problem because you
At
don't know how
all.
much they've helped
Oh.
the person. You don't know if the person they told her, like if they say go to school or do this or do that, the
Yeah.
person
They
refused.
give you
Now,
advice.
now,
And
that's
the
your own
thing that
problem.
annoys me the most is someone that Let's say you ask me for money, I give you 1 million naira,
Mm-hmm.
right? You now spend it in a way that if you if
You not come back.
if you worked for that 1 million naira, would you spend it that way?
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Like if I say okay, set up a business, right? And you have to fend for the money for that's the capital by yourself. I'm pretty sure that you'll have found a cheaper way to do this
Mm-hmm. To use it.
business.
Exactly.
But because you have a family that is balling, you will inflate budgets. As in
Mm,
people need to be guided, please. Let me not be angry this
It's
evening.
no, it's
no,
so
I know it.
upsetting. I hate it. And most people in the comment section will say it doesn't matter. Family bond, family this thing.
Story.
Family kill
Okay,
them there.
okay. When a family member goes to go and concoct poison, unko, do you know
Exactly.
whether that is the case to kill the
People that are
family member
saying
that
this
is
family
helping?
bond, the
Are they
second
helping?
their pastors have same vision,
They will
that
neglect their
as
family.
in, oh God,
Uh,
the 360,
mm,
who won't die? Anyway, please let's focus on our big brother and
exactly.
sisters.
Mm.
Yeah, so we're going to pick it up from Dora's third triangle in the house. So let's get you up to speed. Her first triangle was Ozon Nengi Dora. Triangle
Mm-hmm.
number 2 was Watoni Breto Dora.
Mm-hmm.
Triangle number 3 now is Prince T-Badge Dora.
Is it that? But I think it is more of a square because Watoni is inside that mix. It
No,
is Prince.
oh, okay, in the Prince
No,
mix.
in fact, Dora is not even in that mix. So Shebi, no, it is
Okay,
a
with Prince,
square
Abby.
of Prince Nengi Watoni Tibaj. Dora
True.
was just a faraway liker of Prince, but she was never in a triangle with him. They have always only been friends.
But
But
okay.
it was Prince that liked Nengi and he told her straight. And
Yeah.
Nengi told him, but then that didn't work. Prince pulled out. And then that's where Ozo now started gumming body. And then Watoni told Prince up front that she likes him. T
Mm-hmm.
Batch too liked Prince, or whether they didn't like, whether she didn't like, but I think Prince was moving to T Batch. But then at one point, T-Badge was like, all the two ladies, T-Badge and Watoni, were like, it's like because of you, I cannot
Mm,
thrive in this house because people are hating on me because I'm relating to you or something. I don't even
yeah.
know. So I think even Prince decided to kuku pull out of all of them. And
Mm.
now, in fact, this Watoni, can I just say something that gay? Anyway, let's just continue. So I think Dorothy was never in that mix, so she was never in that
No,
triangle.
but maybe the triangle for her started outside the house. Because what is her fight with Prince and T-Badge today? Right?
Is she fighting with Prince?
Ah, my dear, oh
I
God.
thought he's
Has
her best
been
friend.
no fight one bear. There's fights. Okay, so
Eh?
let me get you up to speed. So when they came out of the house, and this is
Mm-hmm.
why I'm like, Dora, all these your friendships are always vague.
Mm.
When they got out of the house, right? They started forming this
Best friend.
yeah, pre Dora or pre Do. That's Prince
Mm,
and Dora
Dora.
thing,
Yeah.
and people were not shipping them. I'm not sure if personally they started catching feelings, but there's a shipping
Yeah.
going on. Now, Prince had something with T-Badge in the house, as in like a
Mm-hmm.
relationship until it
Mm.
broke up. When they
Yeah.
now met outside the house, they tried to rekindle
Yeah.
to the point where they slept together.
Ha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hey.
yeah. So the last thing was when she sees T-Badge, T-Badge is giving her attitude.
Mm.
And she's like, I don't know why you're giving me attitude. From T-Badge's standpoint, me and this guy are trying to work on something, and you are in the mix, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. Right? So that was T-Badge's beef with Dora. Now, I don't know what Prince was feeding T-Badge, but Prince claims that initially when they got out of the house, they were trying to see where it would go. But after a
Mm,
point in time, he was like, okay, this is not going. And this is after the knocking, by the way,
mm,
that, okay, let's just be friends. Right? but T-Badge was not really ready to move on at that instance, I guess. So what he said was that they had agreed that when they go on interviews or whatever, when they ask them about the pre-badge, she would say, oh, that they'll both say, oh, we're just friends right now. But
Yeah.
T-Badge was still, when she does lives, she would still be hailing, welcome to my, pre-badge fans. And so Prince thought that she was still trying to leverage off of that thing, even though they were not
Together.
And T-Badge was like, even in the period that we're trying to work things out, you are taking, you are prioritizing Dora over me. If that makes sense. So she gave the example of like, okay, Dora got flowers and shout out and all these things for her birthday. You didn't even do much on my own birthday, right? So you telling me that this is just a friendship thing. I'm not buying you and Dora's relationship. And that thing was that I was blindsided to the fact that you were still messing with T-Badge on the side, hence why she's beefing me on the streets. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Donna cut off Prince because of that, because he didn't tell her on time that he had slept with T-Badge. Hence why, because basically you're making her feel like T-Badge was crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? That that I didn't do anything to you as Dora, so why are you beefing me, T-Badge? But then when she now found out that Prince was playing some hanky pankies, she's like, oh, so this is the reason why.
Yeah.
That because she too was now also, I guess, finding the Prido fan club. So she's like, you're making me look stupid in that I'm finding the Prido fan club, and then you are now also messing around with T-Badge. So my thing again with Dora is like, okay, it is a pure play friendship. Why were you finding the Prido ship? Why? Do you get what I'm saying? Because as a friend, why are you mad that he slept with T-Badge and didn't tell you as a friend?
Yeah.
I don't even understand. Even the Prido self, is it not still friends? They were doing best friend. What is all this?
They were
She,
doing best friend, but they had some innuendo, almost like that Cici and Leo, right? They had like some innuendos of like, okay, maybe not. So they were also playing it too. So I
but
don't know where in the line was that between them
where
personally
it was blood, yeah.
behind the scenes.
Mm.
Were we just friends, or were
But
we
then,
also
but
blurry?
I feel like she can be angry because even if my normal friend who's a girl, like if we used to gist and she's like, oh, I never slept with that guy, and then I now hear that she slept with the guy, I'll be like, Eka, Olori, why not? Why would you do that? I'll be angry. So I mean, it's possible that they're not doing
But will
anything
you be
and they're
angry
No,
just
enough to
friends.
stop
yeah,
talking to me?
exactly. That's different.
Will
It
you?
depends on because I feel like I think somewhere in the reunion I was hearing someone saying, oh, like
No,
when
but
I tell you things about someone.
Did Dorothy ask him and he said no?
I don't think she asked because she didn't.
You don't know, no.
As
Exactly.
far
She
as she
didn't
was
ask.
concerned, there was nothing going on with T-Badge. As far as
Uh-huh.
she was concerned,
Yeah,
right? Only to not find out that the reason why T-Badge is giving me attitude because you
it's
were
because
messing with
of
her.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll be angry as a normal friend, sure. I don't know. I'll feel somehow because I don't know. Their friendship seems really close. That's the point where you can think they're doing
True.
together, and it's possible they could be friends with benefits. But I'm saying even if they are not, like I would like if a normal friend, like because you'll be wondering why the other. If I feel like if T-Batch wasn't giving her attitude, I don't think she would be as angry because it's like maybe this guy we were talking about maybe this girl or something and you were acting like you didn't know and now it's like okay you even slept with her so it will be
But if
somehow.
we're that close, so assuming that Prince is not like Brighto, right? If we're that close on best friendship level, why didn't I give you the T-Badge gist?
I'm saying not everybody will give you that just because some people
As
can
best friends.
wait now wait let me land because some people will be like oh I can't, especially I think men do this a lot. They're like that girl I can never touch that girl. Later you go and hear that something happened and even girls do it, but I'm saying it's more with men because men they can't lie and they lie nonsense.
No, can
Like
I
so I'm
also
like for
say
me,
sorry, finish, please. Sorry about that.
okay, so for me, I can understand if Dorothy is angry because it's like we don't know what her because her and Prince like she'd be like, oh, you're my friend, like we're tight, like we can gist. Maybe they've even gossiped about her and badge. Then you're not gonna hear that the person you gossip about, the person is giving you attitude and you don't know because obviously your gist did not go out. You're hoping it didn't go out. So when you now hear that, oh, this person slept with this person, then you're not like, I don't understand though. Like I thought you said it never happened. I don't know. I just feel like as a friend, I would expect you to tell me if you slept with someone. Like I don't know.
Sorry,
But
I
can
can.
I
Yeah.
say that all these best friends in safe now what? Because we know that what's her name? Dorothy liked Prince. She was attracted. She has
Mm-hmm.
said it even in this reunion. He was the
Okay.
first person her eye hit. So who
Mm.
knows? Maybe knowing that
Something.
and knowing that
Yeah.
he wants to just like this is somebody that is just his friend.
Yeah,
You
that's possible.
understand? So he doesn't want to now start telling you he slept with T-Badge or whatever. So that it will not now. I don't know. I don't know. But Dorothy self, me, I'm even tired of her because
Yeah, Dorothy
like
is just.
she
Yeah.
cannot say that in this Prince situation. Now also she said it was just friendship. But we all know that you actually did like Prince. You liked Prince. You have labeled it. So all these best friends himself, me, it surprised me. Oh, it surprised me when they came out of. You understand? But it was
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Okay,
true.
cool. Okay, cool. Both of you are now friends, right?
Mm.
I personally believe if you don't ask me, eh,
Mm.
why am I obliged to tell?
But we don't know if she asked him. That's the thing, because her anger
She
is
did
like,
it because the way he said it is like she found out that
Yeah.
anyway, we don't know, Sha, but then me, if I decide to sleep with some was is Dorothy and T-Batch, are they close in the first place?
I
They are
I don't
don't
think.
not
think so.
now.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what is it? It's not as if you guys were chummy and all that. If you were and then the attitude came after that, I would understand. You say, this was my friend, my babe. And then suddenly there's something. But then you and Tolani Badge were not even close. Me, I just believe Dorothy's anger to the point of not talking
Yeah, it's
is a bit
something
is
more.
now shows that you were feeling this guy and you were hoping that the friendship would lead to somewhere else. We don't know
Yeah.
now, Seth, whether after outside the house she has also gone to go and do BJ for Prince. And then now he now went to go and sleep with other animals because I don't understand her again. I feel like even herself, she needs to also it's not easy because you like somebody and then most of the people are doing you
If
as
you
friend
like
and
someone,
friend zoning you.
you shouldn't even like choose being friends with them if you're still
That
having
is
just
it.
like
Ah,
there's no need for that.
there's
Just be
no
friends
need.
from afar, but not this bestie rubbish.
Now, she now bestie to the point now. I didn't even know they were fighting. No, me, I thought they were still besties.
And
Hmm.
like men that do, because people are giving Prince a pass, but I feel like Prince is also a major factor in this, right? You are trying because I'm not sure when the timeline of T Badge's birthday and Dora's birthday, was, but T Badge is saying that us that were trying to do something and or were knocking or whatever, right? Or even if I'm just your friend, you didn't go all out for me the way you have gone all out for Dora. So how am I meant to believe between the best friendship and the all out birthday kinikon that is just
Mm.
friends?
Yeah.
And I don't know what else you're feeding her as T-Batch about.
That
Because same
is the
way
thing.
you're feeding
Dora.
Dora things about T-Batch. Or you gonna know what you're telling T-Batch
That's the
Yeah.
about Dora.
thing.
So for me, men to play, you're playing sides. You get what I'm saying? Again,
Uh,
you want the friendship of Dora, but maybe the optics of T-Batch. You get what I'm saying? So it's like again, if men claim that they're not emotional, they don't like drama. I'm like, no. If you really did not want drama, right, you would have handled this thing differently.
Mm-hmm.
mm, I don't even know why there's
But
always
can I
drama in
say,
this
can I?
part.
These women. Okay, sorry, you can make. I just finish.
No, that's all I want to say. That all this young is giving me headache.
I think in all of this, I feel like at this age that we're all, because I think all of us are millennials or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, but we've learned so much about men and women, how they interact. If a man is telling you one thing and he's doing another thing, I think that's like you should know that, oh, this is not going to work out. I don't believe in waiting. I don't care how much you love the person. If somebody does not care about you that much, you need to move on. Like you can't just be there saying bestie kiniko. But if you choose to be friends with benefits, then you're friends with benefits. But you can't be getting jealous when something happens. And it goes both
Yes.
because I don't think it's just women. It's also like
Mm-hmm.
men do it too. It's like, oh, who are you talking to at this time? It's not your business. Like you're
It's
not
Exactly.
my
not now.
Yeah.
We are not exclusive, so it's
Yeah.
not your
exactly.
business.
So it's
And
like I don't. Dorothy shouldn't be angry. Talani, I
to
don't
that
know.
point,
Yeah.
and all these people safe, all these best friends with the other gender. that
Come on.
all of you are warm blooded like this. Me, I don't used to know. I don't know. Maybe because I've not experienced it before to have a opposite gender best friend. To be honest, I don't even have best friend in the first place, self. So, but then this opposite gender best friend is always causing
Yeah.
problem. It causes problem either for the spouse that you would then have, because it's like, okay, you have a best friend that is male or female and you're the
Yeah.
opposite, and then you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Where do you draw the line with this best friend?
Exactly.
It's a bit, yeah. Uh, I
If you
don't
can't
know.
make your spouse your best friend, I feel like
Then
you're in the
exactly.
wrong.
Yeah,
You're in the wrong. Like give the chance a
relationship.
chance to get to where the best friend has gotten to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what
Because
is making you not date your best friend, really?
that's and
You
that's
know?
a good point. Like all this, oh, we don't want to ruin the friend. I'm like, I don't understand how you can
I beg you.
ruin friendship. Like to me, I've never gotten that concept. If I like you and I'm moving from a place like, oh, I maybe it's how men do these things. Like you like I don't know how you can compartmentalize. Oh, I'm a good father, but a bad husband. Like I don't really get those concepts,
Exactly.
right? If
Well,
I
you can't,
like
sure,
you,
boys.
I mean, you can, but to me, I feel like that's just you as a person. Your character
Yeah.
and your principle is
There's
lacking,
problem. Problem.
in my
Yeah.
opinion. If I like you as a friend, I'm willing to like, or maybe what it really is that I like you, I love you, but I know that I will cheat, so I don't want to hurt you. No, I mean that
Yeah, because you're somebody that, but you want to cheat with somebody else's daughter or
exactly.
somebody
So,
else's
but
daughter.
your wife is who you're comfortable,
I
And I
think
also say,
you
I
I
know.
think
think it goes
sometimes,
both ways. Especially
yeah,
women do it too. They friend zone
yeah.
their guy friend. You know that this guy cares for you more than normal. But then you will not be going to bad boys. When they break your heart, you come and cry to your friends
And
that
on the other hand, it
guy.
could be the other
Ah,
way where you leave bad boys because it's like, okay, he's here, he gives me like endorphins, but endorphins are high, but then you know that this person is a terrible husband or will
that
be a
is
terrible
it.
father.
It's like,
There's like
why?
better it's better not to keep that because I feel like there's a way somebody there's I mean it depends on what's important to you. It can be maybe you're into bad boys, so for you you marry a bad boy, you don't care what happens, or maybe you're not into them, and then you not keep that person as a friend because you know that this person doesn't tick your boxes. I feel like for me my thing is no matter who you're keeping around, just make sure there's no emotional like attachment because once there's emotional attachment then that's a problem and it's hard because many people this friend stuff.
And I think it goes back to many episodes we did of when you have a relationship with somebody, you decide that this is my boyfriend, this is my
Mhm.
husband, this is my wife, this is my girlfriend. If you cannot open up to the person fully and the
Yeah,
person will be your closest friend, that when you hear good
exactly.
news, when you hear bad news, when you hear any news, that's the perfect person you
Yes,
think of.
first
Yep,
person.
I don't see that. I cannot be in a relationship with some. I cannot have a husband that you're not the first person I'll give
yep,
you gist, even if it's gossip. As in,
yep.
how can? But a lot of people, as you said, you compartment. What is the word? Compartment lies. So whatever, you will box your wife as just this is the wife for this, this is the husband for this. Then
Yep,
you now be having somebody else that you're telling all your gist. Where is the relation? What's the point? And you're sleeping with
exactly.
this person on the same bed. I don't see, like, if
Even
I
if you have the purest of intention, 'cause to me, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's some that cheat because they think it's their birthright. Let's exclude them from this conversation. I'm talking about
Mm,
those that really made a mistake, right?
mm,
Those ones did not start. 'Cause I think it was even the issue about should your spouse be taking this person to work every day, right?
yeah,
That was the issue, right? In that you are forming a relationship that
exactly.
eventually becomes an escape from your marital relationship or from your
Mm-hmm.
spousal, or, from your main relationship. And once you have that escape, you no longer feel the need to try your best at the main
Mm,
base. Or in the process of escaping, you become vulnerable and then fall into temptation, which is why
exactly.
that best friendship is always a problem.
Mm-hmm.
In your moment of weakness, anything can happen there.
Happen exactly.
just feel that all this, like, we should reevaluate who we, because when you're going into marriage, I believe most people are doing it to spend the rest of their life with the person, not that they're
Mm-hmm.
anticipating divorce and separation. So you have to choose, like you have to choose that, this person, if I sleep in the night and I wake up in the morning, even if we're not having attraction
Yeah.
based on physical for that minute, we can
Mm.
gist, I can laugh, and then I'll show you, you two you laugh, we are vibing, beyond this thing. If you cannot do that, then then what's the point? I beg, the person will become a burden to you. It's like, what is your point? What is your purpose? Both of you are
My
good
thing is,
parents to the children, okay.
in
Ah.
in relation to this Dorothy and this triangle, this whole friend to benefits. Friend to benefits, people do it, it works for them, some people it doesn't. But there needs to be like, people need to come to an understanding. Like, are we, do
Mm,
we, first of all, do we have feelings for each other? If one person has feelings for the other person, there's comma there. So it's either you stay or you leave.
that
Then
is it.
secondly, are we open? Are we going to tell each other who we're sleeping with? Because I mean, there's different kinds of sexual disease out there. Because some people are friends with benefits and they are using protection. Some people are not, because it's like, okay, you're my exclusive, like you're my, for now, this is you. So I think people just need to be open about those things. So it's less like complicated, like moving on, moving
So
forward. That's just
can I say who is Dora friends with now? Because everybody now she has. I thought, so
My
who is
dear,
she even
she came as
talking
a
to?
wall.
Ah,
Because when
now
they asked her
wow.
about, so because Prince was still like, oh no, I love Dora, like she's my friend, like I'm hoping that we'll get back or whatever
Mm,
to that. And then Dora was like, when he asked, like, are you happy to see Prince? She's like, yeah, I mean, he's here.
mm,
I knew that he'll be here. So she was very like,
very
I'm
very
indifference.
cold. Yeah.
yeah.
And he was like,
Ah,
I'm happy to see her. So to me, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not buying that this was a pure play friendship, except
Mm,
people were lying on the pre-do thing. Because again, if people were lying on the pre-do thing, right? And it was just for the gram, for the fans.
mm.
More so, you shouldn't be angry
So hostile to each
because
other.
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
was nothing. So to me, I don't know. Like for me, I feel like Dora, these friendships that you keep on getting into seems to be men that you like, but
Mm,
they've
It's
chosen
wrong.
somebody else. So you want to just protect yourself and then stay on the sideline. But then you cannot, what you don't say,
cannot do that for yourself.
your actions betray. Do you get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm, it's not good. It's not good. It's not.
Sure.
And
It's
men,
not good.
stop acting brand new. Like I don't believe for a second that these men did not know that she had something. I mean, Brighton was very clear. If she's giving you a BJ, then she's very clear where she wants to go, right?
Yeah.
But Prince and Ozo, where apparently nothing sexual happened, and do you probably not think that there is something like you could
No,
just missed
but
it?
Prince said he
No,
was
for
always on.
Prince is different now.
Yeah.
It's also that we should
You
address
don't
that
also,
too.
it's confusing and just mad.
Uh-huh. But
Prince
Prince,
has always been straightforward. Like,
exactly. Prince has been straightforward. You're the one that did
yeah.
not carry the straightforwardness and use it for your
Mm-hmm.
own benefit.
So
Ah,
Prince said that I don't like you as a girlfriend, just as a friend. Is that what Prince
Yeah.
said?
That's what he said. That's what he implied, sure, that he's always been straightforward with all the women and like the situations that happened in the house.
Ah,
see, me, my own with Prince. Why I'm giving Prince a pass for this thing is that Prince entered that house. Is Nengi he
Yeah,
faced.
he wants. Yeah.
His Nengi wanted, as he saw that Nengi was doing Tumbo Baskalaba, he pulled out
he
because he
backed
said
out.
so. He backed out. So me, I even
Exactly.
feel Prince is straightforward. Prince is not somebody,
Straightforward. Exactly.
and Dorothy obviously is not, probably, let's because we don't know these friends with benefits if it is
Mm,
actually true or not. We are just
yeah.
speculating. If Dorothy has come now, and has told him, like he said to me, I don't like you like that. Oh, we are as in, I can be your friend. That is where it stops. It's now for Dorothy to protect her own self and
Exactly.
not
No,
be
but
friends.
can I push
Because
back?
okay.
Let me push back. This same prince of a
Mm,
boy. You
mm-hmm,
knew Nengi because I agree with you. Nengi was
yeah.
his first and, in my opinion, only choice.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
only reason why he backed out of Nengi was because he didn't like the way that she was basically playing him and
Also.
Ozo. And he was like,
Not
I'm
even
too
only
much for
also.
this.
That time self, apparently also wasn't even there. She was playing him and everybody in the house. She was
Yeah,
just
exactly.
pakam
Or
pakam. Eh.
basically using Prince to make Ozo jealous. As in, so he didn't like that. That was what was going on. Like, I'm too
Mm-hmm,
much for this,
mm-hmm,
right?
Yeah.
Now you now went to T Badge. right? And to me, T-Bad was a reaction. It wasn't a I like you. Because
Yeah.
T-Bad even played the case that see, I'm not here for jokes and games, so that it's not by force that I see that because
Leave me
T-Bad
alone.
cleared him that I see you wanted Nengi, right? And you came for me. That are you sure? Or is it or are you just looking for where to put your head? She cleared him and he was like, oh no, I'm done with the Nengi thing. So for me,
Yeah.
it's like I feel like you don't know how to um like
Men do
you
that a lot, right?
exactly you said that you're clear, but you're really not clear
Yeah.
because T-Bad thought that she was getting a man that was done with Nengi,
Yeah.
but
But he
really
was
you only
done with
had eyes.
Nengi, no?
No, don't as in you were done in the fact that you didn't like how she was playing the game, but your
Mm-hmm.
mind was like to me. I don't think Prince genuinely likes any other girl in that house apart from Nengi. Any
Mm-hmm.
other girl was just a, this is what she has chosen her own person. Let me just find a place to
Yeah.
lay my head. So if you're
Uh-huh.
not bringing outside of the house, right? You playing T Banj and Dora, were you really clear with both of them? Or were you just like let's just and
Me,
then
I don't know.
and then now you're not creating a confusion. Like you slept with T Banj. Are you telling me that T Banj that cleared you in the house would have slept with you on the basis of we're just friends?
No. But then T Badge and Prince is a completely different scenario. Me, I'm talking about Dorothy and Prince. I believe Dorothy and Prince, there was a clear T Badge and Prince. Now, if T Badge decided to sleep, if they because T Badge cleared him in the house and everything, and then they came out, and who knows what's transpired. T Badge and Prince, me, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
My own is Dorothy and Prince. Even the fact that it did pre something, it was based on my friend.
Mm.
Never was it once heard that, because if it was not my friend, it would have been a relationship type thing, but it wasn't. So me, that's what I'm saying, that there was a lack of protection of herself, because these friends with benefits were speculating.
No, to me, I mean, outside of the house, they were.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know what it was for them behind the scenes, but
Okay.
outside of the house, because I didn't even know that they were that close in the house. When they
Yeah,
left
I
the
mean,
house, this Prido shipping sailed,
Mm-hmm.
and they were coming from bestie to giving us in the windows on it.
yeah.
So for me, I'm like, did she think that the in the windows were like, okay, this is really how like while both blowing the lines, or was she clear that this is just for the gram? That's
Mm.
basically where I'm going with Prince.
Now
You
them
both played
sabi.
into that Prido shipping. So were you
Mm.
clear behind the scenes that oh no, girl, because you now bought flowers for her? That was T-Badge's thing. Is that me that you
Mm.
are
Yeah.
sleeping with? I only got happy birthday. You bought the
Mm.
flower. You did all these things. So even
Yeah.
from my Dora standpoint, I'm like, okay, is this a pure play friendship or like like as
Hmm.
in, do you get what I'm saying? So to
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
like Prince
yeah.
was not as clear as he's trying to claim that he was clear. And men do it all the time because you're getting benefits from both. I mean,
Mm.
and I'm not saying that Dora was sleeping with him. I'm not saying that. Maybe it's the personality, the friendship vibes, right?
Mm.
And then you're sleeping with T Badge, so you're getting
Mm.
benefit from both areas. So it's to your benefit to not be as clear as you need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, that's true. And probably next week when Erica comes, it's the same thing that she was busy doing. You're not being clear,
Exactly.
intellectually loving,
Bam,
physically loving. All
bam.
this one, I don't know. I beg these people. You can't be playing with people's hearts, man. You
As
can't.
in,
That's it.
as in, out of Big Brother, yeah, I just feel like if your kidney is not straightforward, just like do just listen to your instincts. If somebody is not doing what you, because if somebody really wants you, he or she's going to do what he thinks will make you happy or what you want.
Yes,
If you say
true.
something, he'll pay attention, she'll pay attention. So if a person is not doing that, and because men, I mean, I'm a woman, so I'm talking from experience, but men always have excuses. Oh no, okay, I've thought of it. Okay, I gave this person lunch. I thought of it, but I never. I'm like, Uncle, shut up. Like, no, that's not the point. So for me, it's just walk away from things like that. Don't even try to justify. If the person is ready, they will come back correct. If they're not ready, they should move on. Just to
Simple.
save people from broken hearts. Just
Now what?
Thanks, sister. If it
streets are
for
wild.
as
Yeah.
in
Don't be
as
used.
in